critical limitation of China's iron ore domestic supply is its low grade. Chinese deposits typically range from about 20 to 30% iron by weight. Adjusted for iron content comparable to that from importing countries, from imported ore, China's 1.5 billion tonnes of raw ore production is equivalent to about 300 to 400 million tonnes. Deposits in China are also smaller and harder than those from the major exporter countries as Australia, Brazil and South Africa. The weathering and deformation events that upgraded and softened the ores in those countries didn't occur in China's iron ore regions. Future exploration is unlikely to find higher grade deposits which would upgrade the average grade of China's iron ore endowment. The low grade of Chinese ores means that 2 to 3 times more material has to be mined for the same units of iron compared to, say, Australian or Brazilian ores. This entails extra costs in drilling, blasting, loading and haulage. In China there's also an increasing proportion of ore coming from high crust underground mines, as shallow ores suitable for open cut mining are exhausted. Raw ore also has to be processed to bring it to a grade suitable for for steel production. This entails costs in grinding and separation, and this is very high energy intensity, especially for the hard ores of China. The geology of an iron ore deposit, its size, grade, depth and hardness, really sets the floor on production costs. So Chinese domestic producers will struggle to compete while high-grade imported ore is available. The government has realised that the industry is fragmented and is working to consolidate supply and remove the number of small mines, which will improve economies of scale over the industry. The most vulnerable producers are those small-scale ones close to the coast where they are subject to import competition and without long-term supply contracts.